Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a great evening. And so today we're going to talk about groups on Btcmyk. So interesting enough, right? Many social media platforms have, whether it's groups, your own channels or servers, you kind of have your own little um, niche market, your own little area carved out where things of interest specifically to you and like minds gather together to engage. And that's all through social media. Now, what's interesting about Bitcoin MYK is that on Bitcoin MYK, these groups and these various group functions, right? You earn cryptocurrency, right? That could be converted into your favorite cryptocurrencies, whether it's Bitcoin, so on, right? So what's so cool about the platform? You pretty much are earning on everything you do. And I find it interesting that this isn't the standard model for the majority of social media sites. It is not, and they work, and they're worth billions, if not trillions of dollars. Uh, but I think there's so many more directions and so more many uses to setting up your own groups and have your own group front ends on in social media that could be just so much more beneficial to you. So, excuse me. So here on the Bitcoin MYK site, when you log into the site, some cool stuff you can do. You go to the top of your screen and click on My Groups here, and should show some of the groups that I'm engaged in, right? And it does. And this is one group here called Political Nerds, right? Maybe I'm a political nerd, right? So some people are joining this group, but here's some of the interesting dynamics about the group. Let me click on it here. Let it take us over to the Political Nerds home page, right? And as you can see here, right, has its own standard server, right? But now here is the difference, right, in something like this group, right? And where am I here? Okay, that's manage groups. I want to go over to create groups. I wanted to show you all how to do that. Let's see here. But when you create a group, right, it's going to actually pay you. The like systems pay you as well, and I'm going to take you over there and show you in a second. But what's so cool about that, about all of this, is that every time you invite somebody, anytime you engage somebody, anytime you like somebody's post, and you participate in the group, instead of being in a situation like what you might get on your Discords and in your Facebook groups and on your Twitter groups, right? Imagine you're monetized, right? Everything you're doing, you're being you're being paid, right? And so I'm going to show you exactly how that works, right? So let's take you over there. Okay, let's take a look here on the home page. Let's drop down to menu, right? Look over here to menu, right to your right hand corner. I'm going to click on wallet, and I'm just going to show you what's going on here, right? Okay, right. So these are some stats on some of the activity in my wallet, right? But look at this interesting thing that's happening here, right? So I just received one Btcmyk, right, for a comment I made. I received another one for adding an activity to favorites, or they're basically like liking the content, right? I received one for viewing the page, right? And what I wanted to show you, right, is you get 10 of these for making up a group, right? Creating your own group. And you can send this money back and forth to members of the site. And remember that these site coins can be traded for your favorite cryptos on several dozen exchanges for your favorite cryptos, whether it be Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, and so on, right? And so what does this all mean? Like, what is the statement being made here? So the statement is, this is social media where everyone gets monetized, right? But not only that, right, you can set up your own groups and automatically be monetized in it. Now, this is something unheard of on mainstream social media. We know with mainstream social media, you have to jump through a lot of hoops to get monetized, right? You have to earn a certain amount of followers to make any money. And what are you doing on there if you're not benefiting, right, and getting value out of it, right? Well, obviously, you're not working to your maximum potential in that realm because you're not in a position yet where you can earn anything with many of them, right? Or many of them are going to charge you, right? Some are going to charge you a subscription fee to even be able to earn anything. Bitcoin MYK, this is the power of it, and this is why it is such a missed opportunity for so many of you all, right? And unfortunate for so many of you all who are not taking advantage of it, because what you're doing is you're joining these mainstream sites that don't pay you anything. Most of you are not going to make any money for it, not going to be monetized from it, right? And maybe your friends or family are over there, or maybe they were, maybe they aren't anymore. But in any event, I would think it would just make more sense to choose social media that gives you the most advantages and the most options, right? So let me see if I can get over to create group, because I think it'll be a lot better if I could just demonstrate what this works like. So let's see if I can do that. And we found it. So this is how you get there. You're going to go to bitcoinmyk.com/groups/create step group details, right? And when you join groups, under your manage, you'll have a manage button as well. When you join a group, you're going to on your dashboard, and it's going to be a section there for create groups, right? So I'm going to basically, in fact, I'm going to go ahead and create a group just to demonstrate how it works, right? And let's see. I don't want to waste the video time taking you through the steps. They're very simple steps where you're going to put the name of your group, the group description. Then it's going to ask you for, photos, your cover page for your groups, if you want to put any videos there, and so on. So we're not going to go through the steps. Trust me, it's very simple. But we're going to get to the end of it, and I'm going to show you what happens when you complete those very easy steps. So I got it marked as a public group. Of course, you can choose what type of group you want it to be, who can send the invitations, and so on. So again, this is going to be just like your Discord servers and channels. It's going to be just like your Facebook groups, just like your Twitter groups, and so on, right? And so all pretty simple stuff. I'm calling this the testing group, and it's just going to be for the purpose of this video. Okay, found a photo to upload here, right? There's a weird avatar mesh of a caricature of me. And then I skipped the cover image page, guys, because this is just testing. And then you can invite your, your friends if that's what you want to do. You can select who you want to invite, but because this is baloney group, just for the example, I'm going to hit finish. And the test group is created, guys. Okay. So, now you got your own front end server. This is 100% free, right? You don't have to pay to get monetized. But here's the interesting part. This is the most important part. Let's show you what happens after you create a group, your own server, and invite your own friends, right? We're going to head right back down to wallet on the menu here to the right, right? We want to see what the system did, right? For creating a group. Okay, here. Okay, I don't see it as of yet. But it should be showing a payment for the successful creation of a group. And it may just take a moment to pay for the group. But that should be coming up here shortly, right? Okay, so I want to take you over here to something else too while we're waiting on that. Okay, now you can see my balance did increase though from the time it started. So you are earning while you're using your site and you're participating in certain things. But it was at 10. I had like 10 of the Btcmyk tokens. And it went up since I've been doing the video. It went up 2 more there, right? But this is interesting because this is also where you make your payments, right? You can send them to people all through the network, right? And again, they trade on exchanges. You can use the wallet integrated into your social media here and so on. So just cool stuff, just awesome features that not many social media platforms have. I think we are unique in this process, how the algorithm works, how to rewards you for everything, rewards you. I haven't seen any I've seen tip system platforms where the people have to come in, they have to tip you for what you do, but I've never seen one like this where the algorithm actually is basically paying you based on the activities of what you do, so specifically in this way, right? And so you can make pretty much your own social media however you like, guys. Like a lot of people will say things like, well, you know, this social media site doesn't have this or doesn't have this or doesn't have this topic or that. You don't have to wait around for it to have that. You can bring that here absolutely free. Again, a lot of other social media sites, they're going to charge you for these features. They're gonna to get monetized. They're either gonna make you pay a subscription fee, like I believe Twitter does, or they're going to require that you have thousands of followers, right, to even be able to have access to features like this. So with this, you come in from the beginning with all of the access to all of the features, and you don't have to pay for subscription fees or anything like that. You don't have to wait to get monetized or anything like that. As you can see, you're earning right away. Start transferring the value of the token right away across the network. And that's what's so powerful about Btcmyk, right? Also, right, as you're inviting your friends over, right, let's let you take a look at this. As you're inviting your friends over, right, to your own front end, right, your own channel, your own server now, your own group that you can manage how you want. You can manage your group, you can kick people out of your group, you can do all of those things. As you're doing that and you're setting up your own group that's going to pay you to do it, right? Look what's happening. You're also going to be compensated for every referral affiliate you bring in, right? So how can you beat this, guys, right? Getting your affiliate links are absolutely free. Some people, especially in cryptocurrency, they do this thing a lot that I never understood, never made sense to me, because you're trying to build up a network, right? They would do these things like called masternodes and things like that, where they'll give you an affiliate link to invite people to the network, but only after you own so much of the network or so much of the cryptocurrency, and you could be talking tens of thousands of dollars, guys, right? Or you don't get a referral link, none of those things, right? So none of that you have to worry about here on Btcmyk, right? All these opportunities exist outside of all of the hurdles that stop people from being able to participate. So I don't have a lot of referrals because I haven't been, a lot of times when I'm trying to bring attention to the site, promote it, I don't use my referral link. So I don't have, but that will be a different story for you all. I know that many of you all who are very talented at letting your friends know about opportunities like this, with no hurdles or no barriers blocking you. I just know you guys will be able to come in and bring in hundreds, thousands of people. And that's exactly what we would like to see happen. And we think it's going to be a great benefit to you having your own setup, your own front end, your own channel, your own group here on Bitcoin MYK. But I'm going to end the video there. If things like this interest you, make sure you subscribe to the channel, you like the video, share across social media. Everybody using social media. It's time you got paid and compensated for your social media. We don't need to do anything else for free, guys. We don't need that. Everybody's complaining about the price of goods and services. Everybody's complaining about food. Everybody's complaining about gas. That means we need to be our time needs to be compensated, and this is the new model for social media, and that's what you have here on Bitcoin MYK. So we invite you to join today. Tell your friends, invite your friends, but invite your friends after you come on the site, get your account, get your referral link. That way you can be compensated for that. That's all I want to say in this video, guys. If you like content like this, don't forget to like, subscribe. Till next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.